Right boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to end of season 2. We have been promoted. That's the main job done, but we've got the small matter of a FA Bill-based trophy final at Wembley against Boston United. Now we are favourites for today. York City are pretty successful over the last 10 years. We've won it a couple of times. Can we make it a third? Also, we're going to take a look at the finances, see how much money we actually make from the FA Trophy final, and before we finish, we're going to go through the squad, not get rid of, but we'll look at which players are going to be leaving, which players are out of contract, which ones we may renew, which ones we definitely will and won't, and then we'll take a quick look at the under-23s, see how the youngsters are getting on, which players are going to step up. I think it may be time for Abri Ferreira to move up into the first team for next season. Right, that is it. Remember, drop a like down below, subscribe right now. Let's get into today's FA Trophy final, last game of season 2. Let's go.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4.
Right guys, here we are. York City versus Boston United. We said, I think last episode I said, I hope we get 20,000. 60,000 tickets have been sold for today's game. I did think the York City contingent would be big, but I didn't expect it to be this big. So, finances, we are at 1,429. I'm not going to write it down because I ain't got a pen. So I'm going to try and remember that. 1,429 in the bag. Going to see what that does for our overall balance after the game's finished. You would hope that that would go up a considerable chunk. As I said, look at the transfer budget. If you missed last episode when we got promoted, well, fill you for missing it. But we've been given a transfer budget of 738,000, which is nuts. We may move some of that over into the wage budget, and we're going to look at building our staff and our youth up, I think, for next season. We're not just going to plough it. We're not going to buy a couple of players for 250 grand. I wouldn't have thought. We will rely on players that have been released. Once again, the Premier League players, Championship players coming down, been released, and then we will see what we can pick up experience-wise. Right, let's pick a team for today. I think, it's not going to pick itself because Hosanna is out injured, so Nathan Dyer is coming in. That's fine. Sean Hobson is back, so he's going to come in for Spratt. Unfortunately, I don't think, David Ferguson's not going to make it back, and Deshaun Bernard, the young centre-half, is not going to make it back either, which is a disappointment, because he has had 6.96. I think for a defender is pretty good. Carty, Diaby, they're going to stay. They're my heroes from the last episode. Pochettino's looked pretty well on that left-hand side. Let's just try and get... We're a little bit short. I don't even know if it allows us 7 subs. We'll put 7 subs in just in case. I'm not too sure it's allowing... No, we've still got 5 subs. But it's fine. We're going to rock with that. Tactic has worked pretty well. Very happy with that. It's a little bit different to the Man United one because we're regrouping and we're not counter-pressing. And I think the overall width is a little bit shorter. And I haven't got run at defence on. We haven't got that on. Right, here we go. Boston United. I imagine they might have 1 or 2 ex-York City players. Anyone in the starting 11? No. Tom Platt, he's definitely ex-York. There he is. He actually scored past us earlier on in the season. So, here we go. At Wembley. Said York City have won it twice. Right, first highlight, a minute into the game. I don't want to disappoint. It's a bit of a bonus, this, but... We're favourites. We should be winning. Right, Ramazan is in. Set up by Carty. Finish. He's taking it too close. Took it way too close to the goalkeeper. He's managed to keep possession though. Nathan Dyer. He's gone for a long punt. Oh, Pochettino. A tame finish from Pochettino. That was a chance. 2 big chances inside the first 2 minutes. Right. Bilson with a goal kick for Boston. Bowden. Lovely little touchdown to Diaby. Away again. Pochettino. He's running at the defence. He slipped in. Carty, is it? He is. And Carty has smashed it in. 1-0. I think I actually called Connor Carty Todd Carty in the last episode. I know who Todd Carty is. Let me know down in the comments if you know who Todd Carty is. I don't know why that popped into my head. God knows why. I suppose it's the only other person I know Carty. But it is Connor Carty who has put us ahead at Wembley. And he's on the ball now. He's fallen over it. Well done. But he's coming to a fair bit of form as Connor. I think if he'd have been playing like this at the start of sort of like January when we picked him up or whenever it was, we would have probably been closer. We would have been a lot closer to Stockport, maybe even champions. The injury to Diaby as well didn't help. If we'd have had them two playing like they are now, there would have been a chance to win the league. Or we would have definitely got over 100 points. Right, Carty to Ramazani to Diaby. He's took in a touch. It was a decent strike, good save from the goalkeeper. But it's been a really strong first 20 minutes from us. Ball with a corner. He's gone short again. Creswell. Right, Bilson going long. Ball's underneath him, got it down. Carty. He slipped in Ramazani. Oh, the pace. Pochettino's going to fire it into... No, it's not offside. I don't know how that can be offside. How's that offside? Diaby off in the... Maybe interfering with play. Maybe in the eyesight, the eye line of the goalkeeper, which is a shame because the goalkeeper was never saving that in a million years. Right, ball, Dyer. Back to ball. Diaby touch, hit. Oh, he set up Pochettino. That is going to be 2-0. That one's not offside. Diaby has made up for his getting involved in the goal that was disallowed. And Pochettino has grabbed his 8th goal of the season. And it is 2-0, not even half an hour in. We are coasting to a promotion cup double. Newton, he's gone long this time. Diaby, we're mixing it up really nice. Some short, some long. Diaby, Ramazani. Oh, shit. Elbowed the table. 3-0. This is turning into a bit of a rout. I'm going to praise it. Right, half time. They've had 7 shots, but they've not created a sniff. Nothing of any note. We're going to carry on as we are. They've got a couple of players down there. They're dead. Right, Reed. He's just turned us on the halfway line. Who's he turned there? Is it Creswell? No, it's Ball. Right, Mallon. Back to Ball. Morley. Watts. Nice football. They're going to get lucky. They have got lucky. 3 minutes in. Lewis Reed, 7th of the season, and they've got one back. I think I said about 20 seconds ago at the start of the highlight that they were dead and buried. Fast forward 20 seconds later, they've scored, and now they've got another highlight. 50 minutes in, Carty's done well to head, not fully clear. Dambert, it's 3-2. What a strike that is, by the way. What a strike that is. We'll take another look at this, actually. It's a crap header. Kept it in play, did Thelwis, and Dambert has absolutely smashed that in. What a start to the second half for them. 49 and 51. They have got like 2 players who are struggling with injuries. We're now pressured by the feedback. Nervous and complacent. No, he's not. Oh, he can't decide. Hobson can't decide whether he's apprehensive or nervous. Right, pause. Let's go Dan Maguire. James Ball's had a poor game, but Patchin's more of an advanced playmaker. I don't want to make changes in there. Ramazani is coming off, injured. That's fine because Iandulo can go in there. He can go on the left. Pochettino can go on the right. That's not too much of an issue. We're just going to knock it back onto cautious. Can we finish it off here? Iandulo's free kick ball. It was always rising. He got his angles wrong. It just needed a little touch off his head and it would have probably gone in. Right, Tom Platt's on. That's a worry. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Should be game over. It is. We have picked up another Champions League, another trophy to finish the season. FA Trophy, a competition that we'll be able to defend next year because obviously it goes up as highest conference national. We were lucky because Boston were mid-table in our league, so they managed to get through to the final. But you've got to be in it to win it, and we have done that. We have capped off a fantastic Season 2. So next episode will be the start of Season 3 in the Valmarana National. Let's just go through 60k we got for winning that, on top of 10 prize money, so that's 70k already, and that's not including the tickets. Ramazani, he's going to be out for 2-3 weeks, that's fine. Skip that. I really need to get my face in the game. 23 medals, you must play 1 game, so that's good. Board happy. Collective bonus 35k, shit. Right, let's see. So we were on £1,429,200. Woo! So 400 grand. 400 grand for winning that. So we'll take that, won't we? We'll take that. Ooh, we could sell it. So we don't need it now, do we? I don't ever think he would go on a free. Ben Godfrey, I don't think it's going to get to that point where he goes on a free. Then we would get nothing. They've negotiated that. That means that they value him at 24 mil. I think if he does go, we're probably looking at more 30 plus mil. As I said, let me know down in the comments if you've got a save going. Have a look on your save. Has Ben Godfrey gone? Let me know where he's gone and how much he's gone for. Norwich have got themselves back into the Premier League, so that's not helped a great deal, to be honest. I'm not sure how much he's actually played. Yeah, he's played 45 out of the 46 games, so he's an integral part of their side. But we don't need it just yet because the finances are looking tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. That should help us boost up the league for next year. So, Club Vision, there we go. Delighted, satisfied, could be better. On course, passed. Reserving judgment, so they want us to become an established National League team. So that means, what does it say? Make sure the team avoids a National League relegation battle more than half of the time within the stated time frame. Whatever that means. So not get dragged in, basically. Don't say, look, season after it's record top half, so maybe you're looking at sort of like the lower half of mid-table, sort of like down, 12th to 15th, 16th maybe. Just making sure we're a number of points away from the relegation zone. Right, players who I can't think off the top of my head who is actually contract expired. Who's expiring? So Joe Ironside, going. Kieran Green, going. I think I'm going to let Patchin go. He's not great. He had a decent first season with us. We can do better than that. Harry Spratt, who played that vital playoff final game. He's a York City youngster. He's current ability 3-star. But I don't think I'm going to keep Newton. I'm going to potentially offload Ferguson. I think we need to get in a better left back. James Oliver's the youngster. He's going to go. Aston Harrison, youngster. He's never played. He's not going to be anywhere near this level. Charlie Jobson King, another youngster. Nowhere near this level. It says 3.5-star, but he's only 2-star potentially. He's now 19, and tackling's decent. Crossing's decent. But I think we're going to do the player that we get in to be first choice left back is going to be so much better than that. James Jones, centre half, had a little promise for him. Thought he might be okay, but to be fair, Hobson and Bernard have done really well. He will go because he's not played. And then Ryan Whitley's an interesting one because he hasn't played nowhere near as many games as he would have hoped. I think I am going to offer him a new contract and just keep him as number 2. I am going to be keeping Jameson. He's been terrific for us. I've got no need to get rid of him. Just say 2.5-star, but he's been playing really well for us unless something comes up. So we may just look at that. We may just leave Whitley right until the end. Players that are contracted that I want to get rid of would be potentially Ferguson because he's on a lot of money and he's had a shocking end to the season there. Potentially Ferguson. You know, there's not a lot of blues in there. Dyer will keep. Hosanna, I think we will keep. He's done all right. He's done right. The two right backs have done quite well. I don't know how far Nathan Dyer is actually going to get. Dan Maguire, I think we'll look at moving him on because he can't. He's only 5'7", 28. I think his peak is Vanarama North, if I'm honest. Ramazan is an interesting one. I think we will keep him unless a big offer comes in. Then we'll look at 4-star current. He's now playing in this position, which he doesn't like, but I think what we'll do is we'll train that right now. Ellis Dolo, whatever he's called, I will probably move him on if we can get rid. He's on a big chunk of change. Bit of a panic buy from me, that. We may look at hopefully getting him on. Reece York, I think he's actually transfer listed. He wanted to leave. Decided to tell us 2 days before the transfer window finished. 2 days before the FA Trophy final. Diaby's now unhappy because he was unhappy that I didn't improve the backroom staff. Once again, told me 2 days before the FA Trophy final, which was nice of him. Charlie Creswell, youngster, he will be staying. So there's potentially up to about another 10 that may go, which will leave a lot of room to get some quality in. Right, youngsters. Lewis Britton, which is a guy that we got from Bristol City on a free. Decent. He's not going to be at the level that I want him to, so we may look at moving him on. He's on 20. He's about... Contract's about up. There's a load. Here, look. Kyrie Ventura, another one who's not done great. He's had a decent season in the under-23s. He's 19. We may offer him a one-year deal. He probably ain't going to cost a lot, so we may just offer him a one-year deal and have him as backup. I think the rest, we've got a 4-star Matt Yates. No, I think we're going to be able to do better with him. I think Milib as well, because we've got, where's Abbury? I think we'll look at moving him up. 6 foot. He's only 18. We'll look at getting him a few games in, I think. 4.5-star potential. We'll look at him a little, especially in pre-season. Who's got the highest mark? This was the best of what we got in terms of the youth. So it'd be good to potentially, he's probably better than bloody. He's the same as Ryan Whitley. So I think I'm actually just going to promote him straight to number 2. Straight to number 2, I think. And then, I don't know, the issue is that he's not going to play many games. We might have to be clever with him and try and play him in as many other games as possible so he gets enough game time. And he is young. He's only 16, but obviously he's got the potential to be very, very good. So we need to make sure we maximise that as much as we possibly can. The ones Richard Barrett, a couple of youngsters, I think they'll stay in the young. Our regens were pretty good, to be honest. I was pretty happy with them. And where's Paul? Paul, if you're watching, channel member. By the way, if you want to become a regen in the game, all you need to do is become a channel member. Details on my homepage. Click that join button. All the details on there. Just a little extra way of supporting me and the channel. There he is. He's definitely going to be a no-nonsense centre-half. He needs to grow a little bit, but his pace is good. But he's heading 6. He needs to be at least doubling that. You've got a bit of work to do, Paul. That is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, let me know down in the comments if you've had a save. If you're on your game night right now, just put it in the comments. How much has Ben Godfrey gone for? Just so I have a little idea. Also, the year that he's gone as well. That'd be quite good. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of thing, as usual. And we'll see you at the next one. See you later.